Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Yes, this is Keith calling from Columbus. The bark is getting a lot louder. What I was calling for is Deshaun not putting up the gaudy numbers. But I also overheard Deshaun say he doesn't care about the numbers, that all he cares about is winning. I pose this. Would you rather us go 14-3, he plays at a mediocre quarterback stat-wise, or would you rather him put up gaudy numbers, we finish 9-6 or whatever it would be and miss the playoffs by a game or so, but we see that he now is an elite thrower of the football? We have better talent now, so I just don't understand why they so pressed about him putting up gaudy numbers. As long as we're winning and you can see that he's not going to lose games for us, who cares? Let's go get this Super Bowl. Again, Dog Pound, love you guys.
Appreciate all of the voicemails. G. Bush, the numbers, people are overstating that. He needs to be able to make plays with his legs, with his arms, when the game is on the line. A perfect example, that run right before half where he audibled to a designed run where they got a touchdown, like 15, 18, whatever it was, yard touchdown. Make plays like that win games. That's all he's got to do. Then he's an elite quarterback. That's what an elite quarterback does.
Yeah, I think there's a couple things that happens here because, and you can't look at Deshaun Watson without looking at Baker Mayfield. One of the reasons why there's such a large scrutiny on the fact that, they want Deshaun Watson to put up really big numbers is because at once upon a time, Baker Mayfield was winning with the Cleveland Browns in 2020. He wasn't putting up crazy numbers. He was managing an offense. They were running bootlegs, leading on the run game with Chubb and Hunt, and they made it to the playoffs, won a playoff game with that type of style of game. But there were detractors that said, hey, look, I like Baker, but I don't think he could get you to the next level, and I don't think you could win a Super Bowl with him. So that argument that a lot of people had, a lot of people are still invested in Baker Mayfield. They're still emotionally attached to what it is. And you'll have people in Cleveland that even watch Tampa Bay games. They keep a note and like, okay, let me see what Baker's doing, right? And so that trickles down to you have a new quarterback. And they're going to say, well, if it was good for Baker where you guys said that he wasn't good enough to win, at what point does Deshaun Watson have to put up numbers to prove that he is better than Baker Mayfield? Now, most football people and coaches will say already, no, it's not even comparable. Deshaun is just a better player than Baker Mayfield. However, the people want you to prove it to them, right? You got to overshow them. Like, so they're looking for the 300, the 400-yard games, the 4 touchdown pass games, those different things like that. And they're looking for proof rather than having faith that it'll be there or seeing the little small nuances that he's getting better. So that's half of the reason. And to the caller's point, forget 9-6. If he want to throw for 250 yards and we win every game, I don't care nothing about that 400-yard stuff. Hey, listen, do you want to be 2-0 or do you want to be 0-2 like the Chargers? Justin Herbert's stats look great right now, but I'm sure everybody in that locker room is not excited about that 0-2 start. So for me, I think Deshaun will get better as it goes on, and people continue to think about this. You have a great defense, who I think is going to be great the rest of the year, and the best running back in the game. Use it.
Yeah, absolutely. And if they try to take the running back away, then you make them pay downfield.